Greetings. I'm opening up this camera to speak and congratulate myself on being one of the strongest womb holders in my bloodline, and one of the most confident, most emotionally expressive, most imaginative, most creative, most strongest womb holder in my timeline, in this timeline. I have 7 other sisters, and right now I'm only focusing on the womb holders. I do have brothers as well, and the way that our life has formulated and came into place is it's a very strong story. And I was sitting with this today as I was meditating and doing breath work, and I continuously have moments, especially in a high energetic time as this, to imagine myself and speak of myself in the highest space. And naturally I always get called to remember the past, present, and future. And within that, I visualized and I tapped into a cross, like a cross, one going straight into the astros, into the higher self, and the bottom going straight into the earth's core, where there's that red, almost like the sun is underneath, but that red core of the earth. On my right side is the past, so I'm connecting to everybody that came before me, for me to be here, everything that has rippled to be here. And then on my left side, I reach out and I hold on to the future, to the future, for everyone that will come, in the ripples and the happening of my life going forward. And within that, everything is connected. We are all connected. I am connected, and much happens, much is experienced through that visualization, to that tapping into that energy. Ooh. And then I started crying because the challenges that has been present, or that is consistent in this lifetime, is self-worth. And self-worth has been a very large theme of September. Like, what is your self-worth? What do you think you are worthy of in this timeline? Based on everything that has happened, what do you think you're worthy of? Down to like where you eat, what you entertain with, who you hang around with, what kind of assistance you receive, what kind of choices you make. For instance, if I wake up and I have to get breakfast, what do I think I'm worthy of? What am I going to eat? What do I think my body needs? And how does that play into the scarcity mindset, into the loving yourself or loving myself? How does that go into fully acknowledging my being and my body as well, and what I'm consuming, and how everything is connected and is affected by one another in each choices. Self-worth, self-worth, self-worth. What do I think I am worthy of? What do I think I am worthy of? Like in the past, it was so scary to ask that question, because everything was just about survival, and thoughts were heavily infused. The thoughts of, I'm surviving, I'm surviving, I'm surviving, I can only receive this, my situation is only this is only what's available to me. And throughout my walk, as I get closer and closer and shed and also embrace more things, I know that I'm worthy of a lot of things. I know I'm worthy of like, what? When I woke up to my true nature, I was like, what? At first I had the what? But then I was like, okay. And then it all made sense, because truthfully, even though I had made decisions that weren't in my highest good, or that everything is upon me in terms of eating, in terms of being, in terms of where to choose and how to, what to formulate in this reality, and in terms of what I think I'm able to access. I knew that part of it was a walk, part of the walk, like in order for me to know better and do better, I have to observe, I have to participate, and that changed a lot. That changed and formulated a better present moment right now. The first thing that I can share that changed was how I feel in the present moment. Whenever I'm sitting in a space like this or engaging with others, how do I feel? That was the first thing. What are the thoughts that I'm having about me? What it is that I'm being self-conscious about? What do I think about the other person? What am I trying to control in order to feel safe? Who in my environment am I trying to control in order to feel safe? What in my environment am I trying to control in order to feel safe? What is my true nature when it comes to feeling safe and stability? What am I connected to? Who am I? La, 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 la. Being able to answer that question and being able to embody the answer to that question is the most potent shift, the most important shift in the present moment for me right now. Who am I? And then with that answer, everything else shifts. I'm able to release what is not in alignment with who I am, and receive that which is in alignment with who I am. I'm able to see the love that I deserve and the love that I give. I'm able to be open to receive in my highest good, because I was born, because I am here, because I am human. Yesterday as I was walking here, I realized it is my birthright. Just for the fact that I was born and I am present here, it is my birthright to have my needs met. Nothing extra. The fact that I am here on earth, in my feet on earth, my mind, in my conscious, and my presence here, the fact that I am a human, the fact that I am me, is valid enough. Is a fact, is a birthright that I have all my needs met. And when we go into specific, because in my path, one of the things that I continuously deal with or continuously get confronted with is housing. The fact that I'm here on earth, the fact that I am here as a human, automatically I get to have a house to live, a house to be, a house to grow. And for a long time, that didn't make sense to me because I grew up moving. This is not even my country, like I'm not from here. Best believe I'm not even like I'm yet to assimilate to America, so I felt like I came here for a pit stop. But that does not mean that I have to be in a pit stop environment. I can be here, I can plant trees, I can live in a house. Why? Because I'm still on earth. And when I'm on a grid, I deserve and I am honored and I am worthy of everything that the grid has to offer. Whether that would be even the things that all the amenities, all the amenities of the grid I am worthy of. And with that, I have shifted so much. And I'm able to go inside an apartment and feel stability, feel present, and feel the ability to be there without being scared that I don't belong, because I belong. Whether it be a pit stop or somewhere that I'm going to be for 2 to 3 years, I belong. Congratulations to those that came before me, for everything that they have done has been a ripple effect to create the woman that I am today. And I represent them in my highest, while at the same time holding my own image and my own self-image and my own attributes in the mix. ripple effect from me to the next generation, to the next timeline. Congratulations to you all for the work that has been done in this timeline. Is greatly great. Taking the long way is something that we are going to be beneficial from, and I volunteered. I chose to make sure that I go in and I get everything that we need with the power and the infusion of people like Harriet Tubman, my mother herself, speciosity Raimana. I mentioned Harriet Tubman because Harriet Tubman always comes back. Like, hey, you still want to come? Because, you know, the path is clear, the path is laid out, and I'm here to guide. So I am coming back. And if you don't want me to come back, you can say so, and I'll go and rest. I mentioned my mother's speciosity Raimana because that's the portal that I came through. That's the infusion, the physical infusion of me is from her. I am her seed. Whether, I'm not sure if she consciously or thought about it. But I know part of it, even if it was me thinking about myself and coming through her and to her and for me. It was one of the greatest decisions with this bloodline. I must say with the most confidence and wholeheartedly that I will be making that change for all of us. Not as a burden, not as a task just to prove something, because I can and because I am and because I will, because I have already done so. And I am confident enough to show. Ooh, let me just put this on my cheeks. I'm confident enough to show this, to embrace this, to shine this, and to make even greater what's to come next. So I honor myself in this journey, I honor myself in this experience, I honor my sisters in this experience, I honor my mother in this experience, and I honor my father in this experience, I honor my brothers in this experience. And with this, I'm talking about my family. I send grace and forgiveness and receive grace and forgiveness for the path that we have taken together that led to now. Blessings and blessings and blessings. Thank you for sitting with me as I spoke and shared this. I'm excited. October is here. Libra is here. Thank you to Virgo season for infusing the importance of the lesson of all my needs are being met, and for assisting me in closing out yet another cycle. I am here and I am present for that. I am very grateful. Hey.